My name is Gordon Ritchie Halton, front of house engineer for J.I.D. We are here in Detroit, Michigan at the Fillmore, and this is the 32nd iteration of the Love is Forever tour. We actually have one SD7 and one SD5. The SD5 is in monitor world. SD7, as you can see, is out here.
For this tour, I'm about 16 stereo IM mixes and three mono mixes and a stereo mix for side fill.
The challenges with this production would be inputs. Not that we are receiving an overwhelming amount of inputs, but having a desk that has 12 faders on each bank allows for more visibility of your show just at one glance. I barely have to go through pages during the show because everything is right where I need to see it. Technically, there have been very few challenges because the SD7 is such a robust platform that anything I can think of, anything that may be required, are right at my fingertips. So the SD7 is the workhorse of this entire tour.
And we have a very creative band, and they don't stray away from asking me to do some crazy things for their actual mixes per song. So one of the things about the SD5 is I'm able to do a lot of mix changes for each song. I'm using snapshots for every song.
The multi-band compressor on the SD7 in pretty much every range of DiGiCo is one of my favorite things. It allows me, specifically on my snares, to really shape the tone that I like to have.
A lot of my onboard processing, I keep it again simple. A lot of filtering. I like to get out all that unnecessary audio that doesn't need to be there. One of those things that I love is the audio enhancer. So I've been using that on like snare drums. I just love the texture that it actually adds to it. Simplicity for me wins. That's just one of those things. Everyone who knows me knows. It's like, hey, keep it simple, keep it tight mix, and you'll be good to go.
My favorite thing about the SD7 console is the additional master section. It allows me to put all of the buses that I normally wouldn't see or would have to flow through a page to get to right on top of my VCAs. Again, putting everything at my fingertips, so it makes my workflow very, very fast.
SD5 is the right choice for me because of these macros right in the middle of my console. There's nothing better than being able to get to certain places and get to things on my console in drop of a dime.
DiGiCo always gets the cards right. Right now we are using the 32-bit cards and they sound, pristine. They are open, they are very flat, they're very clear, and I find myself having to do very little EQing, specifically on vocals, whenever we're running through the 32-bit cards. They're just very good preamps, and the console itself sounds amazing.
From the artist to the band management, everyone has been absolutely pleased altogether with just the sonics that have been delivered via the console. The SD5, we have a SD7 out front, and absolutely everyone has been in love with them. They give us consistency every single night. Preamps sound good. We've been having amazing shows. It's just one of those things where everyone is in love with it. They love the consistency. They love the simple fact of anything is possible with an actual DiGiCo.
I appreciate DiGiCo's customer support probably the most out of any brand that I have to interact with. If I am running into any issues with this desk, I know that I can call either DiGiCo or Sound Image and somebody will have an answer for whatever issue that I'm facing.
Literally, I'll get on the phone, I'll call somebody, and within a matter of, I want to say minutes or 30 minutes, I have a solution already there, or I have somebody sending me the solution at the next show. So it's just one of those things where I'm very, very happy to be able to have a company that I can call at the drop of a dime, and they're right there for me.